So it's very powerful to understand that training your brain to react in a different way creates neuroplasticity that will change your mind, right? Look, I have to teach you, I have to show you how the things work, guys, so you could understand and emphasize, maybe it can give you more freedom and kind of give you more clarity on what it is. Guys, everything you see around you came from nothing, including you. The fact that it came from nothing, what is the only thing that lets us aware of nothing? Awareness, consciousness, our self-awareness. That's the only thing that is real. That's who you are. That's the universe. Mind creates the matter. So you are part of that source. This universe cannot exist without you as a watcher. When you leave here and you go, this universe ceases to exist for you and everybody else in it. You go to maybe another universe, wherever else you go. But you control this universe. You control your environment. You control it now by the fact that you are aware and you can react. Those two things are very powerful. Being aware and react. When you can master those two things, that's when you enter the flow state. I'm going to teach you, show you how to master them. Very simple. First step is people have to, awareness is so simple, but many people don't even master or understand what awareness is and how to master awareness. So if you want to master awareness, it's very simple. Awareness is me noticing my thoughts. Awareness is me noticing my environment. Awareness is me tuning in to what's going on in the moment. Awareness is me not judging the stuff coming in, but just watching them like I'm watching the movie, like I'm going out. Awareness is me that the stuff that I like come in, I give it a label. Awareness is understanding that this very moment is the only moment that truly exists and that's important and nothing else matters. Awareness is living in this moment for what it is, appreciating it, and keeping it going. That's awareness. See that? That's part one to get into the flow state. Part two, reaction. So how I react to what I'm aware of. So my reaction. Now this is where I have to change my language and how I interpret this world. My reaction to things now are always going to attempt to be in a neutral stance. So even though my ego would put labels on stuff, I go back and remind myself, Mark, you're the watcher. Look, you're observing. It helps me to settle that down. Then when something comes in, there's no failure anymore. Oh, Mark, this is a feedback. What is this teaching me? Why is this happening for me, not to me? I take out from a victim. Victim is out of my vocabulary. There's no victim mindset here. So what good can come from this? How can this help me? What feedback is this? How can this teach me? How can this make me better? Those are all things I inquire with whatever happens in my life. Then when I do that, I now start to change the chemistry of my brain. Neuroplasticity now starts to take effect. So now my brain now will start to see that, wait a minute, a lot of these stuff this guy used to say, they aren't a threat anymore. So let's calm them down. Let's start bringing into his environment things that will make him feel at peace. And that's now where I'm in the flow state. So now a lot of stuff are going to start to come into my way, will be less stressful and more peaceful. And the more peace you have, the more joy you have. The more joy you have, the more downloads you have. Because all the systems in your body now are at rest. They're not hype. They're not in fight or flight mode. The limbic system now calms down, which allows you to have eustress. There's two types of stress: distress and eustress. Distress is the bad stress, which causes cortisol and inflammation, all that stuff. Eustress is the good stress, which creates endorphins and makes you inspires and makes you think of great stuff. That now will put you in a flow state. Now when you're in a flow state now, you're connected, and that's where you can get a lot of good ideas, good people, good connections, they all start to come in, and you manifest a lot faster. It seems like a lot, but you manifest a lot of great stuff because you aren't attached to anything.